What you see is what you get up on the morning show. I got a whole lot of buzz, but before I go, chop chop real smooth. She don't boss, no baby. Hold up, I'm about to go to Yellow Lady. They your host, talk to two. If you need a getaway, come see this view. Got a whole lot of numbers feeling like you want to stand by. Put your feet up, watch a Midday Madhouse.
All right. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Y'all.
We trying to get everything. Woo! Daddy, we was on time.
Yes, we was.
We was on time.
We in here.
Because, boy, we just finished.
It was
We
a
was
lot.
pushing time.
Yeah, it was a lot.
All right. Well, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. We here
You know.
together.
Midday Madhouse. The first thing Monday afternoon, you're supposed to be waking up and joining us with your lunch break. Even if you're at
Yeah,
home.
because even if you at work or work from home or actually out in the world working, midday.
Right.
Time to take a break.
Right. Come take a break. Everybody needs a during break. I'm hoping.
I'm hoping everybody can hear us.
Yeah.
Okay, because we're trying something
Yeah.
a little different today. It's a move.
But just let us know if
In the
everything
comments,
is coming,
please.
because I haven't pulled anything up. I'm not going to lie, because we just been running all morning trying to get everything together. So how was y'all Mondays?
That's me today.
I
How was
hope
y'all
y'all
weekend?
I hope everybody
How was your
woke up on a
weekend?
blessed day,
Yes, I hope so.
because it's a lot going on. If
In the
everything
comments,
is coming,
please.
because I
Got you.
it's a lot going on.
See.
I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a long morning.
It's a long morning.
Yes, we got to
Cheers.
yeah.
To making it to the long
Yeah,
morning.
12 o'clock. That's us. So we have a few things that we're gonna touch on today.
A couple of things. You know, it's Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday, so it's a
So
lot of
is it-
stuff.
We're going to go just a few little places. Where are we going to start, is the question.
I don't know where we're gonna start, but I know we have a guest coming.
We do have that. Yes, at Double Up CMD will be here this afternoon
Yes,
to come
yes.
and check in with the Midday Madhouse.
Yeah, so he'll be pulling in, around like 1-ish.
Yeah, like one-ish. So.
Yeah, whenever he wants to just
Hop
pop
on
on in. Just come on in.
Yeah, we're here. Jethro Curtis, thank you. We get a good thumbs up. Y'all can hear us good?
Good.
Thank
Because
you.
we were told
Well,
that
yeah,
it
there
was
was
a
a lot
lot
of
coming through, so
distortion.
we trying to fix all that. So
It's Monday.
it's Monday.
And
We had a great weekend.
We did. We
We celebrated.
We celebrated Blaze.
Yes, we celebrated my husband's birthday.
Yes.
He enjoyed his birthday,
Yes, he did enjoy his birthday.
and that was about it. And I cooked Sunday dinner, and we all ate. And I was so full, I fell asleep. And I'm waking up to you guys today.
Yeah, there's the wake up.
Amen.
Yes, we made it through another week. Since we stayed to start another week, so
Right. So it wasn't, but I had a relaxing like Saturday.
yeah.
Like slept around Saturday. So it was kind of lazy. And I
Yeah.
like being lazy sometimes.
Yeah,
Lazy
it's
works.
good to be lazy.
Yeah, when everything's done in the house,
Right. That
And-
work.
laundry, the house stays clean, like you don't have no problems like that.
Yeah.
You can just be a bum.
Right. All
Like
day
we
was
deserve
Saturday.
to be bums sometimes, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. Yes, we deserve to be bums. But how was yours? Besides, you was with me
Hello, we celebrated Blaze's birthday.
together.
Yes. And then after that, I needed to recover. I'm just saying. How you have to recover from being sober is, that's a new one.
Girl,
Okay.
it was just a long night, like 6 a.m.
yeah, like,
night.
that wasn't a night like
Didn't
that
get
was
to
a
lay down
day.
until 8 a.m.
Right.
Like,
Listen, it was a long
and we
day.
worked.
Right. But see, remember, I got up early that morning.
Right.
I'm up at like 5 a.m.
Yeah, she can have that.
So
I don't have no more babies.
From
Good
5
morning,
in the
Big
morning.
John.
to 6 a.m, that's just a whole nother day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys got something or a topic that you would like to talk about because you've seen it or heard somebody saying some old dumb crap that you're just not interested in, but it was just so dumb that you just have to tell us about it.
Yeah, let us
We're
know.
willing to
Yeah, we'll have a nice conversation about it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about your cousin with no name.
Right.
We're going to talk about
Yeah.
mom, dad, uncle,
Yeah.
kids. We do that too,
Yeah.
with no names.
No names.
No names. It
But,
might be something on the internet.
Yeah, it could be. Speaking of things on the internet, let's talk about these recalls.
Yes.
Daddy sent me something.
Yes, I'm hearing it's a bunch of recalls.
A bunch of recalls on a bunch
Did
of
you
different
guys-
things.
Yeah, did you guys hear about that? It's like,
Anybody hear about these recalls? Because I didn't hear about them until I was on my way in here.
yeah.
And
Shout out to my daddy.
Yeah, shout
Well,
out to
our
daddy.
daddy. I
Yeah.
share.
Yeah, we have to
We
share.
share
We
daddy.
have to share.
So yeah, shout out to our dad. You know, Alvin Dean Sr.
Yes.
He's
Shout
the
out to
bomb.
him. He is the bomb. So it comes from emergencyemail.org. Fruit snacks recalled for undeclared sulfites. Baby products recalled due to choking hazard. There's a medication recall. A recall on mac and cheese. Spinach recall for possible health risk. There's a vehicle recall due to fall and injury hazards. Okay. Candy pieces recalled, undeclared presence of soy lecithin.
What?
There's a recall on bicycles due to fall and injury hazards. Nationwide medication recall due to microbial contamination. All right, well, let's see what that one is in detail. That sounds
First of all, it just seems like they just named a whole lot of stuff that we deal with every day.
Right. Okay, microbial contamination. The company announcement date, January 11th, 2022. FDA published date, January 12th, 2022. Product type is a drug. Reason for announcement, potential microbial contamination. So it's company Loxa LLC, brand name Avpac. It's a Senna syrup, 5 milliliters.
Yeah, so where you get this type of stuff from?
So I don't even know what it is. It's voluntarily recalling one of their Senna syrups, 8.8 milligrams per 5 milliliter unit dose cups. To the consumer level, the product is being recalled due to a microbial contamination. Use of contaminated products by the elderly patients with a weakened immune system or patients at higher risk of developing life-threatening inflammation. Listen.
It just sounds like, I don't mean to cut you off, but that just sounds like death.
Yeah.
And y'all got this out here in the market and now want to put a recall on it.
Okay, but listen, if there's a recall on something like this, was it on the news ticker yesterday?
I didn't see that.
Look, this is from the 12th. I didn't see nothing on the news on the 12th. Or no, it wasn't no breaking news that there was contamination in the drug. Like, come on, y'all.
And guess what? No disrespect to anybody, but you did not hear about the pork chop on there. So, the pork chop good for you.
Wait a minute, I'm not done. I just had to stop and read that one.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wait, there's dessert foods recalled for presence of metal. Beef recall. Beef recall for possible E. coli contamination. Pizza, misbranding and an undeclared allergen. Salads recall for possible health risk from listeria, monocytogens. Girl, listen.
Now look.
All of that.
Now look, I ain't got time for all that. Now they want to call the beef out. Like, yeah, I got beef. I got beef with what you're talking about.
Look, I have beef because at the end of the day, the only reason there's a problem with the beef now is because you're kind of like running out of it.
Right.
Like, I'm not the most newsworthy watching person. Like, I'm not really.
Yeah, she does not watch the news.
I'm not for
she
it.
She just don't do it.
Like, I feel like it's a lie. You're spinning your own narrative. Like, somebody is telling you what to say and you're saying it. So you don't really have a whole lot of credibility because 9 times out of 10, you're wrong or you're trying to cover something up. Like, you're not really telling the truth to tell the truth.
Hello, Mr. Allen. He says that happens every day. Emergency.org gives recalls, weathers, and emergency information every day. Yeah, we get that, but it's just like everything that's on this list is Like I had to ask the Jollo lady, hold on, because she had to look it up.
Mhm.
I said mac and cheese.
Yeah.
What? But it's vegan mac and
There's a vegan
cheese.
mac and cheese that's being recalled. Like, so it's not everything. It's not. It's basically.
It's a little bit of everything.
It's a little bit of everything broken down by certain brands are having issues and they're putting up a recall. But this is not something that. No, if you ain't on the internet, you're not gonna know.
Yeah.
They didn't make a special segment of news for
I'm
recalls.
scared. I don't know about
Like,
y'all.
and that's the part that I don't understand. They put all this stuff on the internet, but not everybody is on the internet like that. Like,
right.
Not if he would have never sent this to me. Daddy would have never sent it. I'd have never seen it.
Yeah, because I wouldn't. I didn't see it.
That's not.
And I watch the news every day, and I ain't heard the news say anything about all of these different recalls. I have not yet. And I'm faithful on the news.
She's faithful on the news. If anything's going on, she's the person to ask.
I'm on the news channel, like 10, 17, going to. If they go on a commercial, boom, I hit 17, 29, like 3, 6, 10. I'm on all of them. Even though it just be bad, sad stuff, but you're not telling us about this.
Right. You're telling, and that's the thing. That's the reason why I don't watch the news. Because I get it. Like, these are stories and things that people need to know. But you don't need to pry into people's lives all the time just because you think it's a story.
Right.
These are people's lives at the end of the day. Like, they might not have wanted you to tell all their business.
Right.
Like,
good morning, Tyrone.
Tell the business that probably would pay you. Because if you were telling us about these recalls and things that could be important to us for our health and all that, it would be way more lucrative for you than telling us the gossip.
Right.
Because basically all the news is telling you the gossip.
It's telling you the gossip, and it's telling you
their version of the truth.
Or how many people is dead? Because every time you turn on, that's all you hear about. That's dead. This person died. This person got in a helicopter. This person,
it's an accident.
Yeah, it's always
coronavirus.
Yeah, but you're not telling us that certain things in the world is going on.
And you know what they're definitely not talking about? The amount of brown people that are missing. Like, no, seriously. Like, there is a large number of brown people.
We got good spleens.
Look, young, old, male, female, like, they're just missing.
I don't know. I don't like the missing part.
How do somebody just come up missing?
A whole body, though.
Yeah, like 17 years old.
A whole body.
You're just missing.
Right.
Where'd you go? I mean, if you got a job, you got a couple of dollars, you can go some places.
Right.
You can get around.
Yeah, but a whole body. A whole human body.
At the end of the day, even if a 17-year-old comes up missing, like they ran away from home, you can't find them. If you go on Instagram, you'll find them.
Right.
Okay? Twitter, all them little Snapchat.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't even know that Snapchat, if you on that, like, you can find out the person's direct location.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Awesome.
And then y'all kids wonder why these places is getting shot up, because your dumb tails is on. You on these internet, and it's telling Hannah tapped right on, like, just mom, watch this, pump, and it went located at such and such, brought up the address and all. I said, no.
Look, area coordinates and everything.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing, like, you'll share your location with the world.
But like you said, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people.
I mean, just this year alone, I've seen about 15 missing notices for kids.
Right.
Young teens, grown adults. Like, I'm sorry. Mm-mm. You ain't finna kidnap me. You're not about to take me, put me somewhere, and act like nobody's gonna find me.
Honey.
And I'm not gonna get away. Honey. And nobody's gonna hear about the fact that you tried to take me.
I'm going bonkers on them.
Listen,
they're gonna get tired. They're gonna ban me from all news channels.
You're gonna bring, first of all, whoever tried to kidnap me, I'm just gonna tell you now, you're wasting your time. Because all you're gonna do is be like, here, just take her back. Like, we don't want her. Just take her back. So yeah, but it's like, it's a lot. And I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, so it's like, because they don't cover that. Remember when you used to see all the kids on the back of a milk carton?
Yeah.
They don't even do that no more.
They used to have a segment on Today about it.
Right. They don't do none of that no more.
Like, they're not doing any of that.
I don't
like,
know.
That bothered me. Like, I was really looking like, there's really like all these kids, just kid after kid after kid, just this year.
Right.
And this ain't but 24 days into the year.
Right.
Like missing the 6 months, missing for 8 months.
Yeah.
What? Recently missing, years missing. Like, how do people just go missing?
People, a whole body again.
Like,
I said a whole body. I don't know. But this is stuff that they don't cover,
right,
like on the news.
Now,
they
don't
don't
about
say
missing babies. Oh, look, let somebody's baby come up.
But you still got like a baby that's missing. You know what I mean?
Still
Like
a baby. But to America society, if you're not up to a year old,
right,
you're not a baby. Like they're looking, but they're not looking.
I don't know, but it's scary.
Regardless,
it's scary when you got all that going on.
And like it would be one thing if you heard about babies being stolen from hospitals. Like if that was something that was big, like, oh, you see somebody tried to steal a baby. Somebody tried to steal a baby. These are like little people. Like you're not trying to take a baby just so you can have a kid. You're taking a person.
Mm-hmm.
For what reason?
Taking a person from a person.
Right. From a whole family, just snatch them off the street.
Yeah.
And I think that's I don't know.
But there was, I can't remember, but there was a story on that. But it was where the lady stole the baby out the hospital.
Oh yeah, Carlina White.
Yes.
She was
I couldn't remember what movie that was, but I remember as you were talking, I'm like, I remember a story like that. But that's just
as bad.
How life goes.
But the thing, like,
you just have ugly people out here. People are ugly. People don't have no coup for themselves at all. Like this shit is just terrible, and it just makes you sit back and be like, you know what? What do you do? Right. There's like really nothing you can do but
just pray.
Pray on the situation and just try to tell God to keep all demons away.
The only thing you can do is put on the whole armor of God every morning when you wake up.
Yeah, you have to.
Look, stamp the devil beneath your feet and pray that
you have to. But that's every day he go. And throughout your day, you gonna get that.
Tested. You gonna get tested.
All that. But it's sad because you have people out here but you have people that's really taking people.
Yeah.
And they're not.
And it makes me
but this ain't coming up on the news.
No. And
this don't come on the
and
news.
It kind of makes me feel like that whole Jesus. Why was I just thinking about the movie Antebellum? Like that, like kind of makes sense now. Like where are these people going? You're taking them and putting them where?
Yeah, that's why I don't mind watching movies like that. But you won't get me to watch nothing like Beloved.
What?
That movie, but with that scary movie.
What?
Like Beloved. It's a devil. Don't watch it.
Okay, I don't know.
Don't watch it. But that's how nasty people can be.
I thought that was a movie with like Oprah.
Yeah, it's like Beloved. Yeah.
Wait. Oprah's in the scary movie?
Girl.
Hold on, wait.
Girl, I don't play with them people.
Oh, I thought they couldn't get no scary. It was the color purple for me. I like really.
You say gotta be on your PS and QS.
P's and Q's.
He speaks just like he PS. Like he's P's.
Yeah.
Why can you see this is what I'm talking about with ebonics, ladies and gentlemen. Put a comma.
Yeah, it's not a comma.
Because to me it says PS.
Look, it's not even
PS and QS. That's what it seems to me. Like, what is the Q's and S's?
And I think it should be an apostrophe.
Apostrophe. Yes, please. Like,
listen, boom. Proper grammar does matter, y'all. Even in text.
You see what I just said? P's and Q's. PS's and QS's.
And I knew it was coming. Like, I could just tell. But when you look
at it. You know how Tyrone talk, and it's just not with cousin Tyrone, but you're right. You got to stay on your P's and Q's. But if I would have said PS's and QS's, I don't know where I was getting ready to ask what the hell does it mean.
I seen it coming.
I was going. I'm like, hold on. But it's Tyrone. So you have
to try to.
Yeah, it's like with everybody, like people text the way they talk.
Right.
And it just confuses the hell out of me sometimes. I don't know.
I think this is where sounding the word out kind of becomes a problem. Because if you sound it out in
peace,
Right.
and Q's. I know how to read. I was just like, oh, P's and Q's, okay. Question and sentences. Periods and questions.
Right. Okay.
Like, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, but nowadays you have to stay on your P's and Q's. And it's sad to say that, watching the news, they're not even right with this darn snow for the last 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
But for you not to be right with the darn snow and not to tell us
about a recall.
About recalls on, you got food, you have drugs. Like,
a lot.
People are eating this stuff, ladies. We eat this. And now what happens if it's a restaurant, a vegan restaurant, and they're getting pre-ordered from this company?
Right.
Now you opening up your restaurant and you feeding all these people this vegan macaroni and cheese.
That's contaminated. Look, but on purpose.
Yeah, because
didn't we just seen the TikTok, they talking about it. They need to kill 3 billion.
Right.
So missing people, contaminated food.
Right.
Like, by any means, they're going to try to kill us.
Right.
I just seen there was just a thing on YouTube about the food that our grandparents ate isn't as good as the food we eat now.
Yeah, that's facts, because they grew all their
even
stuff.
The stuff that is grown now, they're saying it's not as good as what they grew then.
Right, because you got to think they took care of it. They ain't had no chemicals and all that stuff.
Look,
they were
water, sunlight,
doing this. It was by hand. They were growing corn and vegetables. That was digging.
But not only that,
like real work.
The ground was less contaminated then.
Yeah, because now that's what I'm saying.
Like,
they're spraying the ground with so much stuff. They're doing so much stuff.
Spraying so much stuff between the fact that there are so many more engineered buildings instead of buildings that were built from
and then you got electricity going underneath
underneath
the ground,
all of that.
Yeah, like it's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on, but it's just so.
But hello, channel 3, 6, 10, 17, 29.
Yes.
Those channels. If y'all gonna cover some stuff, y'all need to cover real life stuff, like letting us know there's recalls, letting us know what is going on in the world, not just a shooting. It's a Black woman that just turned 104.
Right.
That the whole community just celebrated. Dad came across my news feed. Like, tell us about happy things.
Yeah, put a little bit.
Tell us about that little girl in the hood that just wrote a book, and she's only 6. Tell us about that girl.
Yeah, tell us about
that. Let's hear about the positive things too. It just seems like
but at the same time, can we just get the facts though?
Yes.
Like
facts would be beautiful.
Like I just want the facts though.
Right.
Like I get, there's happy stories, there's sad stories. Lead with the facts.
Right.
Like what the weather's going to be, what if anything I need to know medically, financially,
everything.
Socially in my area.
Give me it all. How about that? Give it all to me.
But lead with those things.
Right.
Because the facts are important. Because if you actually watch the news in the morning, because I somebody that I love very much likes to watch the news in the morning, so he puts it on, and it's in there, and it's on, and of course I'm laying there, I have no choice but to listen to the news today.
Right.
Good Morning America, whatever's on the station. But I noticed that every hour on the hour, y'all pretty much say the same thing. Y'all record it 3 times. But y'all say the same stories are told over and over. You add an extra one for the second segment. You add a couple more new ones.
What you're talking about? The different channels?
Yeah, not the different channels.
Or just like one channel.
If you put on any one channel, if you watch it from 4 a.m. to 7 or 8 o'clock, they've repeated the same stories.
Yeah, that's because they go through them throughout the hours, like to see if the people are okay. If this is
not going through them to see if people. Y'all literally regurgitate. Okay, well, nothing new has happened. Well, see, in those moments where nothing new has happened, why don't try to put in some things that actually are necessary to us for us to know,
like recalls,
right? Like recalls
on the food,
right? It's food because a lot of those are food and
powders.
Yeah, drugs.
But they didn't have a problem telling us that Johnson & Johnson was bad.
Oh yeah, listen.
But y'all got there's recalls
on vegan
on some
companies, organic food.
Yes.
Like, how has we got
grocery store food?
Right.
Like
stuff that we eat salads? Duh. You wanted people to eat healthy, but I can't go and buy salad stuff. Like I can't go buy lettuce, tomatoes, onions. Bruh, how am I making a salad? Bag salads.
right. Yeah, because now you know they didn't tell about the fake lettuce. Remember that happened? They had the fake, and you had to like burn it to make sure it was real lettuce.
Mm-hmm.
But it was cooking down. You cut it right. It was cooking down like you was eating lettuce.
Yeah, so you tried to cook it.
Right.
Tried to put it under some fire. Grow you some lettuce.
But they never told us about the rice and all that stuff having metal in it until there was a star or something. I can't remember, but there was somebody famous,
of course,
that got sick, and then that came on the news. Not just for us local people, like, oh yeah, you know, they're eating rice anyway,
right?
So it doesn't matter. Little geechies.
Listen, I don't know.
But yeah, put something on there that we can benefit from.
Right. That is informative.
Because you telling me that it was going to be
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
5 to 15 inches of snow, and I only seen dust.
Right. But I don't mean to cut you off. But did you know that David Banner went before Congress? Did you know that?
For what?
He was something about defending his music. Some songs or something he's been putting out recently or before. I didn't catch the whole thing.
No, I gotta look.
I have to look it up.
Yeah, we gotta look it up.
Yeah, David Banner went before Congress, and he was giving the Congress the business on the piece that I saw. He was giving Congress the business. So.
Yeah, and I mean, but it's just not with Congress. It's just the whole United States of America.
The government of it all. Period is the real situation.
Yeah, and then you have your mayors of each county. Not all of you guys are bad, but some of them just don't make the right decision.
Listen,
and now we jammed in a situation that who's going to get us out of this?
I'm as a country that is in so much debt, right? Why do we keep choosing presidents who don't know how to manage their money? Just a question.
I don't know.
Like, why would you want to put somebody?
That was just one.
Yeah, like,
because I must say, when you do a little bit of background on a lot of your presidents, some was still, they were still living off of that money. But when you got somebody that you're talking about, like Trump,
listen, yeah, like
that took
First of all,
Atlantic City and made him go into debt, and then you make him president.
You were bankrupt. How many times before you got, Trump?
Right, but right before he got elected, remember, he put Atlantic City in debt.
Yeah.
And they still pulled him in.
Yeah.
But they don't care about that, because then you got to think. Then when it comes down to your townships or your cities, you have a mayor of those. Like I said, not all make the right decision.
Yeah.
Not all are bad. Look, you know what I mean?
Look, a lot of them have good intentions.
When they first get up there.
Look, no, you have good intentions mentally. Like, your intent in your mind is good. However, your conviction is not. You're not strong in your conviction to say, this is what I'm going to continue to do, no matter whether it's hard or not.
Or some of them just say,
I would rather take the money.
No, just say things just to make you a believer. And then as soon as they get in office, they don't do nothing that they say they was going to do. And now your city is back in debt, or your township is back in debt. And now your township is being blamed. And, this amount of money is being missing from in the last, like, it just be too much. So your mayors of your township need to make sure, or your cities need to make sure they're taking care of what they have to take care of too.
Absolutely. Hey, Miss Jenny.
It's a lot going on. Like, the best thing they made up in life was there's too many chiefs, not enough Indians.
Right.
They come up with that, and that was a good statement. I like that.
It definitely makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, because when you think about it, everybody wants to be the leader, but nobody wants to take instruction.
Right.
Like, that's never going to work. Somebody's going to have to take the instruction. And if everybody is their own leader and takes their own instruction, now we have all these people doing whatever it is that they want to
Right.
do, but nobody's working together.
Right.
So nobody's getting anywhere.
Right.
Like, it's a lot. You know, you would want things to be better. You want things to, kind of be different.
But it ain't really nothing you can do.
No. But they do say, it only takes one. To change the course of history, it only takes one.
Yeah, but then but even with that's what I'm saying. Like even with us having a president does not run the whole United States, because at the end of the day, they leave it up. Oh yeah, we're gonna put this in platform, but make sure you talk to your mayors,
right,
or your council people.
Your
so then
first,
they the ones
right.
that make that decision, and it's like,
what y'all there for?
What do we have a president for?
I don't.
If the big courthouse makes a decision without the president being there, what do we need you for?
Right.
Because they're going to pass that judgment anyway. Mm-hmm. So what are you here for? It's just like extra money blown for no type of competition at all. Like just to make it look good.
And it was really funny, like these elections, like it's just PAC money. Like it's just people who collectively put their money together to try to personally to buy and force an issue that benefits them. In
right, right. And it's like, terrible.
Because Dr. Oz, bro, I don't really know about putting you in somebody's Senate or
but they allow it to happen.
I mean, listen.
If Trump can do it,
look, you've got the educational background.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger did the mayor of his little town.
Oh yeah, listen.
Like then everybody should do
what's
it.
His name? Ventura. The Ventura dude.
Kanye West went out.
Yeah, I mean anybody's allowed to run, but
right. But these are people that you wouldn't expect.
Right.
To be running nothing. Like,
yeah,
what are we doing?
Look, why would you listen to them? Like,
and Kanye West's left-hand man is gonna be Trump. I'm not interested in either one of them. So go on, Kanye West, stick to your music and your gel sneakers.
That
like, let's just keep it all the way real. You got the damn idea from people in prison.
Your mind is
stick in that category. You're very talented in music and commercial and jail stuff.
Look, all
stick
things
in that category.
Yeah, all things controversy. Stay
right
there.
With the drama with the Kardashians, stay in that world.
In that part.
Yeah.
Because what we not gonna have is you and your homeboy try to run the country together. Like, because that would be dumb enough. You
got both to do men.
Right. Like
they both to do.
Like
I ain't never. Nobody has their own mind.
No.
I'm not interested.
But you know what? Even together with the two of them, they're still probably dumber than a bag of rocks.
Yeah, but you still got the Kardashians that would come in. I don't need all that. And
listen,
no,
I don't understand.
Sit y'all tails down.
I get it. It's money over. You put it all together.
I'm about to go out for mayor in my township.
Well, listen, you would probably win. I'll take Secretary of Security. I'll take care of that part. I'll do that. Treasury, finances, those things. I don't know anything that does not require me to have the people. Have people when it's necessary.
I'll be a cool mayor too.
Yeah.
I'm giving out everything. We having jazz festivals. We having happy festivals. Yeah. We having a purple day. Like, what?
But you know what? And that would be the fun.
We're having rent parties, $5 rent parties, dollar parties. Like,
listen,
come on, we're gonna party this one out.
But at the same time, that would be cool because all the bills, everything gonna be taken care of before we party. I already know
right.
That. Like, see, and that's the thing. This is the part that I never understood. Like, y'all vet these people to run for these offices, and do all these background checks on these people. Anybody ever went to their house on a Thursday night after they got off of work and they didn't drink a 6-pack? You ever went and did that part with them? Or did you just go and look at all the credentials and things that they put on paper?
Yeah, because that too can be fake. How about that?
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on.
Yeah, that too can be fake. Like I know. I need responsible people in my life that's going to make sure that my township, my city, my country is taken care of. Not you acting like every time I see you fresher than a man in a casket. You
get shawled.
what?
Just kids get shawled.
Like the pastor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's like those type of situations. You be like, well, damn.
My mom,
Well, I just gave you my last $5.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Okay, I know I'm getting blessed, but why you got Dolce Gabbana on?
Listen, girl, this is the reason why I have a hard time going to. I like,
But I
you
love my pastors.
Look, you know where I love my church at? At home, straight live streamed, so I don't have to be there in person.
Oh yeah,
because
nice.
I can turn it off after the sermon and skip all that extra stuff, like asking for building fund money and pastor's wife's birthday money and stuff like that. Because listen, I was at a service one Sunday, and it just so happened to be First Lady's birthday, and they were asking to give so that the church can collectively get her something for her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
They're asking $100 a family.
How many people in your family? Or $100 per person? Because some of them be $100 and something dollars. It'd be like galas and stuff.
Girl, bye.
It do.
Listen, we wasn't
First ladies get galas.
we wasn't doing no dinner. This is to buy a present for gift.
$100 per person or per family?
Per family.
And so that's what I'm saying. Like, how many people can sometimes people put a slash on it.
Look,
like if it's more than four,
four people.
Yeah, anything over four is another $100.
Right. Okay. So listen, I was cool with $100 a family. I was cool because it was like if you're single, then they was only asking for a lower amount, like $50, and I'm like, okay, that seems to be like a lot because technically, even though I'm with these people, we're not all considered the same family.
Right.
So, all right, we put in $150 just with these people sitting next to me, and I'm looking around the church crowded. Packed all the way to the back.
So they get that.
So there's
get all that money.
Look, so there's about 15, 16 families already in the building. Not to mention the singles, the little couples is gonna get a 75, whatever. They're gonna say, if you would like to just be generous and donate, you're welcome to just donate anything over $100. Pastors likes nice things. So because she's in here today in a Prada suit. And look, as I slide my checkbook back into my purse. Now she's doing what now? She's sitting in church in a Prada suit. Okay, well I seen the Bentley outside.
Yeah.
I think.
Meanwhile, yeah.
I think the Bentley outside. So you mean to tell me you want me? I couldn't afford to give you this $100.
But that's not with all pastors.
It's not.
No.
But at the same time,
because I know the pastors I know, they working.
Listen, I know.
They got like funeral homes and regular jobs.
I know working pastors. I've seen them.
Right.
But I ain't seen too many of them lately. And I'm just like, I don't want to have to keep trying to find a church. I don't want to keep doing that.
Yeah, so you should come to Second Baptist in Mount Holly on Washington Street. And then, Pastor Craig. He's right in Edgewater. I went with him. That's the church I told you I went to Dawn to visit.
And I will come and visit. If I hear, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I won't. Like if somebody tells me about a good service, I will come to a good service. Now, if you get to the end and you start to beg it, and it starts to make me feel like you try and put me out, and I'm already in here destitute and broke, I can't.
But that's how in some places are either that's the pastor's
listen. If pastor's
bill money, I guess,
if pastor's goal is blinding me from the pool. Like, Bishop, you sitting here, and every time the light flash over on that side of the room, I can't see. Y'all ain't finna be asking. Like, I don't feel like y'all should be asking for anything other than building fund money, support for anything church function wise. Like,
I
past
like,
anniversary,
depending on the
past
church.
Look, past
I
anniversary,
don't-
past the birthday. Like,
Yeah, you're supposed to celebrate that because it's the first lady and that's your pastor. So, but I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've visited churches, but I haven't visited a lot of churches because I've
So,
always been
when I
in
come
my
to-
one
so-
family church.
So when I come to church and I become a member of church, do I get $100 donation from everybody on my birthday?
I don't know
Right,
about that.
that part.
But I know in the two churches that I have been to, and I grew up with my pastor, but they don't do all that. Like, they celebrate, is their birthdays in here. They have everybody get up,
Right.
everybody
Yeah.
sing happy birthday to you. It don't be like, and sometimes you'll get a gift,
Yeah.
but they
Like-
don't do all that. Like,
It was always for me, the usher board, the deacon board, they handle getting together, getting the pastor's birthday gift, and all of that.
no, that's the church responsibility. You coming in there to talk to the pastor. Sometimes you talk to the first lady.
Okay, I don't come in there to talk to neither one of y'all. I come in here to get the word and go home. Listen.
Thank you, Boo. He said how to show it in the afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you.
But while y'all are tuned in, make sure you share.
Please share.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to come on in. But yeah, so we're talking about, we got different topics that we're talking about. We're jumping here and there.
Like, it's a lot today.
But the Jello lady was saying about, doing the donations for like the first lady, the pastors. Like, why are you putting $1 on
Amount,
what my donation
what I
has to be?
like what I
instead
can
of just
give.
saying,
donate for.
right.
Yeah, because listen, I'm gonna just tell you right now, I don't have a problem giving, because that's a part of my ties to church. Like, it's fine. I got $100.
No, that's separate.
Look, girl, bye. It's not.
First lady birthday, pastor.
Listen, I have $100 to tithe for the month. Okay, however God gets it, wherever it goes, it's going to the big guy. That's where it's going. I can't.
Oh my God.
Like, I don't know what you want me to say. I don't got it like that. Now listen, when I get it like that,
But just keeping it real.
look,
Because it is situations like that though.
when I get it like that to where I could have a couple more hundreds for the Lord,
But even if I only got $5 for the month to give you in my tithes,
you get
that's-
it wherever you get it from.
that's all I can
Look,
afford
that's all
that
you
month.
getting. Like,
But they don't want that.
look.
Some people, some churches,
and-
I can't speak
and-
for all.
I can't speak for all churches, but this is why I won't go. I send my.
No, you shouldn't give up. You shouldn't give up.
Why? I have church at home. I do online church. I do different churches. Online
Yeah, but when the
streaming
world
services.
gets ready to go back to the beginnings, to the beginning,
Look, I'm gonna put the last blood on the door so
you
the
need
Lord
to
will
come and visit. You gotta come and visit a church.
Okay,
Every church isn't bad.
they're not.
And it's not to say churches are
I'm
bad, but I mean some churches are bad, but you have there's a spirit that runs you in every church.
Look, listen, and that's how I choose a church. Because believe me, I have.
Yeah, you gotta feel that spirit and then see. Okay.
If I come to your service for the first time, please don't be like, oh, we gonna sit in the middle, we gonna sit in the front. No, I'm gonna sit in the back. And the reason I'm gonna sit in the back is because
Why?
for one, I don't want to disturb nobody if I get up and leave. Because if I feel uncomfortable, I don't like the way to work, I'm going home. I'll leave in the middle.
Oh, not me. I stay full service, even
No.
if I didn't certain things I didn't care for. I'll still stay,
No, like,
and I sit clear in the front.
No,
I
I
come right in the
look,
church.
right, and look, and I sit and I move up, and that's another thing. Like, I'd rather sit.
I'll be in
back,
there,
because if I start to feel the spirit and I want to get closer, then I'll move up.
right?
But if I ain't feeling it, I don't want to disturb nobody else getting their word
'Cause
on.
you need to get up.
I'm out. I'm leaving. I don't want to have to put my finger up and be to the pews. All this ass in somebody's face trying. Get through the line.
How do you say ass? And you talking about church?
The Lord says, "Come as you are." Listen,
Excuse me. You on your Kevin Hart's dad.
Look,
Excuse me.
My side step to the, I don't mean.
That's why I like to sit on either end. Like I like end.
Yeah, I like sitting on the end.
Yeah, because it's closer and you don't.
I like to stand in the back so service right before service starts so I can see where everybody else is sitting, so I can see where not to sit.
Oh my God. But that's a bad juju.
No, it ain't. I'm trying to protect everybody's worship service because I have a problem.
With doing what? Praising God?
No. I have a problem with the opposite sex. I can't go to church and get my worship on because somebody is over here being ungodly. They not worshiping, they looking, and I don't want to be that.
Oh, the chatterbox.
Yes, the chatterbox.
Yes.
And
if we're in church,
little ogly man, like, please don't tap me on my shoulder while I'm trying to praise the Lord and tell me how beautiful I am. God bless you, sister. God bless you. No.
Yes.
No. And this is why I don't people.
They don't all be perverts, like not all of them.
Okay, well, listen.
They mean it in a good manner.
I don't listen. No.
They mean it. Some people mean it. You can't put it against all churches.
No, it's all men over 65.
No, it's not all men. That is no. Absolutely not. We are not going to say every man over 65 is a pervert in church.
No, I'm not saying he's a pervert in church. That is where I have a problem personally. Any man over 65 with an AARP card, it don't matter whether we at church, in the gym, in the grocery store. If this old man he looking for me, and he gonna find me, and he gonna say something. How you doing? Why you not smiling? Oh, girl, I don't.
You just gotta smile and keep it moving.
Yeah.
All right. You have a blessed day too.
Yeah.
Boom. And boom.
No,
left.
I want to come and get my Jesus on. I want to get my praise together.
Yeah, but you still gotta, you still gotta speak.
Yeah, I don't have a problem.
So you just say hello.
Yeah,
some of them got that thing where they do like this sister.
No, you won't touch
Welcome. So you just gotta be like, you take your other hand, you put it on top of theirs, and okay, thank you. Yeah. And you have a blessed day too, and keep it moving.
And that part I can do. What I can't do is the disrupt. You are not going to disrupt my service. Like, you're not going to come in, get up, come out, come back around and sit on the same.
This must have been something that she's been through.
Yes.
Because she's talking personal.
Yes, I've had somebody do this to me in church. Like, come and sit behind me, talking to me. Pastor is speaking. I'm trying to listen. I just want to get my praise on, Jesus. Damn, that's all. I'm like, wait. I just can't come to the house and just praise and just get my, get on my Holy Spirit on by myself. Look, we can do. I just want to do it by myself. Like, I just want to have my start. Like,
you want your 1-2. What you came here for? You want to?
I want to get
focus on Pastor and get out of there.
Like, I don't want you interrupting my sermon. Like, he might have wrote this sermon for me and I didn't know it. Like, there was a reason I was compelled to even come in here today.
Right.
So I'm here. I'm trying to this is my focus. Now here you come. Now, why is the devil so close in church?
It's not the devil. That's just a man of God that is trying to.
No, say it again.
Tell you a man of God.
It's a man
of God that came to church to celebrate the good Lord Jesus Christ.
Well, he's celebrating it in the wrong, we're not celebrating that together. So,
but you always have people that end up being that way, but some of them, I can honestly say I've had a lot of blessed older men in my life, like old, like pretty older.
Listen,
and that can be my grandpops. So you know how I am though. I don't care. Listen. How you doing? How you doing? Oh yes, it was so.
When I was in school, I used
God
to.
Bless.
There was an old guy who used to work the parking lot. He was the parking lot attendant. He used to save me a spot in the front every day. He would see my car coming off the
like they good to have, but then the ones that just sometimes can be overbearing.
You mean the ones that
we just gotta say, you just gotta hold on, I'm trying to pay attention. Like that's what I do. Oh, excuse me. No disrespect. We can talk after service.
And that's
this is what I'm doing.
No, and that's the part that we're not going to do. We're not going to tell you we can talk after service because we can't. See, and
No, because you can beeline them anyway. Because once everybody gets up in church, you know how many people you see in the church and just be like, I'll see you after service, sister. See you after service.
And you never see
And
them.
then you just get up and beeline them because everybody get up and start loving and talking and mixing and mingling upon each other.
Yeah.
Then you can beeline right on out of there.
Yeah. And so I just be going right on to the kitchen when it's over. Because I'll be right there. I'll be at the crib. Yeah, I'll be right at the crib.
But you know what? She's got to come to different places. How did you choose these places? Or it was just like somebody that went there that you knew?
Yeah, like if I don't know somebody that go there, I'm probably not gonna just come to the church.
See, I pull up on me.
Yeah.
I'll be right there.
No,
I'm going to go visit such and such.
Now, like if
I heard about this church.
Yeah, like if I don't really hear about churches, but you know, if I happen to be outside on a Sunday drive and I see a church letting out and the crowd of people looking out look like they survive, they don't look like they survived church, but they enjoyed church, then that might be a place I might remember. Like maybe I'll pull up here next Sunday. That type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's unless somebody be like, oh, yeah, you should come here. Maybe somebody speaking. Where am I at? Online. And before we was online,
I was about to say, what was you doing before we were online?
Before we doing online church, I had become a member of a church in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
I was the member there for like 3 years. And like I was a real faithful member, like Bible study a couple times a week, like children's church, all of that. But my ex-father-in-law was he was the reason why I joined the church because he was the pastor's assistant.
Oh, okay.
So when that relationship fell apart, his father had passed away right a little before that. So it was like, I don't really care for the church members. Pastor's cool, but after seeing the way the members moved, I was like, I don't need to come back.
Yeah, because that can deter you too.
Listen,
that can definitely deter you from going, like watching how some people. But to me, and anywhere you go, whether you're Muslim, Christian, no matter what your belief is. You're always going to find those people. You're going to find that little old, like the little old people. You'll find that like little group, that all hang together. They got wives, whatever. They might got one old man or one old lady that husband or somebody passed away and she's hanging with them. That's, right. But then you got that little old lady bougie crew that got the fancy hats and tell everybody business. You got that one. Right. Then you got the grandma crew that's from the hood.
Right.
That know everything, gets down. Then you got your councilwomen, your important people, mayors, things like that. They're like in the community, important and inside the church.
Right.
Because the church is going to back them up.
Right.
But then you got your old lady gossipers. Then you got the younger crowd. The younger crowd, is different groups of that younger crowd because every crowd don't get along.
But not only that, like you got to remember when it comes down to the younger crowd, it's like you have the younger replica of the groups aforementioned.
Right.
And then the branches of those groups.
Right.
So that's a much bigger pond of
like
people.
I've been raised in this church and that's the clique of those kids and this clique and that clique and this clique. Like it is a lot of cliques. Look, no matter what church you go to, no matter what.
There's only one church for me.
Not even just the church, just what your belief is, period. Look, there's always those type of cliques like that. People that's been here, the old people that has been here for years and know everything. And my pastor was my husband was the pastor, and then he was the deacon, and then he became the pastor. Like, no matter how you jiggle it in any religion or whatever you do in your life, you have those section of people. So it's like, can I handle? If I'm going to become a Muslim, then can I handle being a Muslim? Because I got all these cliques. If I'm going to become a Christian, am I able to handle all these cliques? So you just got to end up finding that clique.
I found mine.
And it's not online.
Look, it doesn't have to be. It's a 2-person clique though. Like it's just me and him. That's it. That's it. Whether I get it from you, whether I get it from online, whether I get it from
Lord, Maj Blick.
Hi, Blicky.
Hey, Mom, I'm coming home early. Somebody got COVID in school. A mother's work is never done.
So 2 more weeks at home with the Blick, huh?
I don't even care about him being home. It's just, you really came on the show.
To tell us that.
He's terrible.
Yeah.
That boy happy to be home.
Right. That's all.
Yeah, but it's like I said, it's all different. No matter what your religion is or what your belief is, you're always going to find those cliques and everything. You know, you always got those type of everybody. Like, oh yeah, I and then you got that little old lady. Oh, I invited Melinda and her kids. You know, and Melinda might got 10 kids, but she just offered to come to church one day. Like, why you got to put Melinda's business out there? All right, she coming. But anywhere you go, that's just how life goes. Good morning. Brody.
Bro.
But that's just how life is. No matter what you do in life, you're always going to have, that's at your job. That's your local, you can look at your family. Because there's cliques in families.
Absolutely.
There's cliques at jobs. No matter where we go, there's always going to be a clique. Some type of clique of something. And at work, you always got that rat. You always got that one person that talk like they know everything. You got that one person that is a whole kiss my backside to the boss.
Look, the brown
all the time.
The brown are
like,
because I feel like
people that don't do anything to just lay an egg down your back in order to take a step out. And they wouldn't even be ready for what you're doing. But because everybody's willing to hate on each other and say different things happen. What?
I'm trying to read this comment from this person on the YouTube, but it's in Russian. Can't read that. I'm sorry. I don't know your name, and I don't know what you're trying to say. But thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, follow, comment, share.
Thank you. I'm sure you can. Yeah. Can you write it in English?
Yeah, or translate it, or at least put it in regular letters.
Right.
I can't read none of that Cyrillic.
Right.
I think that's what that is. Cyrillic is what they write in Russian. But I can't read it.
Yeah, we can't read it. So you just gotta, see if you can get somebody to translate it to us. But it's just, it's crazy to say and it's sad to say. But then with me, I love on everybody. So I really like the different cliques. I enjoy the different cliques. You got your gossiping clique. Mm-hmm. My grandma always told me never just make a comment. Just be like, girl, for real? Mm-hmm. I didn't hear that. No, and I probably did hear it. But I didn't hear that. Because if a word gets out in the street, they can say, what did she say? Nothing. Cha-Cha just sat back and chilled and said, oh, okay. That's all you can say I ever say. So you can't. And otherwise, if I know the person, I'm not the person to not say it to your face. Sorry. That's just how I am.
And if you aren't already doing so, you can follow us on Twitch also. We are streaming live.
Yes. So, welcome to the Twitch. He said, good morning, ladies. Good morning, Boo.
Good morning.
Yeah, and while you guys are at it, you can subscribe to WCMD Media on YouTube. So make sure you do that. You can make sure you go to our Facebook, our Twitch, our Twitter. Twitch and Twitter. It just sounds like somebody need to come out with a song with that. And on our YouTube. So if you can do everything, even if you're at work, you can always catch us all the time here, every day. 12 to 2. That's who we are.
Yeah.
Cha-Cha and the Jello lady. That's how we get down. But yeah, like the cliques be serious too. And I think that's what pushes people away also when they try to like You know, it can be with sports. You know, you want to go to cheerleading, but cheerleading is something that you want, but because of the cliques in the cheerleading and these girls been here for a long period of time, you're not sure if they're going to accept you. And if they do let you, if you do come in, it's still a clique in there. And, you know, you got the captains and all of them that want to, you get pushed to the side because you're the newbie. But that's with anything in life. Like, ladies and gentlemen, it's not about watching who you be with. It's not about watching your cliques. All these different cliques can be anywhere that you're at.
Yeah, that part.
There's a clique in your household. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has a certain way of going about things. So just learn about cliques. They're all around us. They're all the way around us. And you just never know where it's going to come from. But also, while we're at it, you know, we had a very great friend pass away, Big Al, and his funeral is going to be Saturday, the 29th. The viewing is at 10 o'clock. The funeral starts at 11, and then from there, I'll give you the rest of the information throughout the week. But yeah, so just to put that out there so you guys can have, because I didn't get the chance to talk to everybody or send all information that I had received from the family. And with the family being spoken of, you know, God bless you guys, and we love you.
Yes, we do.
You know,
we love you.
You know, there ain't nothing I wouldn't do for you. Your brother is my brother. But we'll give you more updates on that. We also have February 12th.
Yes, we got Robbie
Parlow. Yeah.
Valentine's Gala.
Yeah. I love galas. I love them.
I think they're amazing.
Yes, I love them. I love that you can just go in there and just dress up like a doll baby. It's like your doll baby.
Like, I'm getting dressed like I get to be
right.
Like to put on a gown and some shoes.
Right. Yes, I love those. So you can go on Eventbrite and get those tickets, and you can go online or get in touch with Miss Nancy from Taste of Soul, and she has tickets available also.
Yes.
So
February 20th, our own the Comfort Level Podcast is doing the Dead Presidents Industry Night right here at 1650.
Yes,
Camden.
yes.
Canyon Avenue in Camden. Yes, we'll be here. I'll be in the building. And I will actually
with her snacks.
I want to actually have some stuff. I'm gonna bring some food and things.
Real food?
Yeah, I'm gonna cook some food.
Like food, like rib food, or like grits and
no, like rib food, like
shrimp and stuff. And
I mean, I could do shrimp and grits. You know,
I think you can never go wrong with shrimp and grits.
No,
like you can eat that all day, like all throughout the day. So that doesn't really, you know. Yeah. Anybody can be a shrimp and grits.
But what I think I'm gonna do, since I kind of got a little bit of time, I think I'm gonna do like a tasting. I'm gonna do like a couple of things, little small plates.
Oh, like little taste,
like some greens and some meatloaf or something. Yeah, I don't know, meatloaf, mashed potatoes and greens, fried chicken. Yeah,
like just that would be cool.
Do some dessert maybe.
I might just say, "Hey, auntie."
Hey, Maji Boo.
And yeah, so that would be cool.
Yeah, so y'all kind of gotta tell me what y'all want, like to see at the industry night.
Yes,
because
everybody put out some ideas,
and I might come with something special.
Special.
Everything's gonna be special. But yeah, I think I might pull out the pop. It depends on the weather.
I don't fool with her, so y'all go ahead. Make sure, and also know that you can call her.
Yes, you can call me.
And
hit me up. Facebook.
Get her some stuff.
You can get you some stuff.
Oh, no, you be like that.
I'll be back.
No, you be like this. Y'all, I'm telling you, like that.
She's like my eyeballs. I feel it in my eyeballs.
I'm not. Well, I can't wipe mine, so that's why I'm like this. But next thing you know, you gone. The Jello lady puts me down. I can't.
Look, my slogan, my motto is eat and drink responsibly.
No, see, I eat the can. I will not, and have not ate any food that she has cooked, because when I seen Diamond, I was gone. That was it for me. I seen somebody that we know, one of our
Yeah, I got a request.
fellow associates.
Yes, I got a request for some shrimp and grits. So I did, shrimp and grits with a honey butter.
Y'all see his face, right?
And this is when we were doing the morning show.
Yes.
So we were here early. So I gave it to him in the morning, before we started the show. By the time we came out from the show, we were doing an hour then, right?
Right.
We were only doing an hour. So by the time we came out from the show, he was like literally passed out at the front.
Passed out. He was gone for 2 days.
Yeah, like
that day and the next day.
Yeah.
He called us like, yo, I cannot. I'm still trying to get myself together. I cannot move. Then it took him, I think we might have got the phone call that he was feeling better, moving around like 5, 6 o'clock the next afternoon.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Never. Not me. You know what I got to do throughout the day? Even if I don't have to do nothing, I don't want to be like that.
Look.
No.
I get requests for it. Like I did salmon and grits a couple days, it was a couple weeks ago. It's been a while now.
I get like that when I got to take my regular medication and I'm in a bunch of pain from the MS. Let alone taking my medicine and then saying, yeah, come on, Jello lady, I can go for some grits and freaking shrimp.
Well, some sausage.
Yeah.
Look, sausage and eggs work too.
Yeah, and then I'm going. The medicine already putting me down. Now I'm down. Like, no.
Look,
absolutely not. It took one example from me. And I was cool off of that. No, I'm sorry. And then I tried it again.
Yeah, because that's when I switched from food to snacks.
And sugar.
Yeah, and the sugar.
Because we did the sugar inside our coffee.
Yeah.
And I was going from, I said, nope, I can't handle this.
Look, and it's so funny because you started off doing all right. We did.
Yeah, because it was just snacking. You were just giving me pieces. Listen, family. In America. Okay, in your cities, wherever you're at, whether you're overseas, listen. She was giving me pieces, okay, like taste test, where that was it. No, I got a whole meal. I was gone.
Yeah.
We had eggs, bacon.
And then eggs and sausage that day.
Yeah, and then jelly.
Yeah.
And she had to squirt stuff where you squirt it on top of your jelly and mix it in with your jelly.
Yeah.
No. I was gone.
Yeah.
I couldn't even see my big toe with my eyeballs working right. My eyeballs was messed up. It got into my eyeballs.
Remember when I first did the tea?
Yeah.
And mommy's in the kitchen.
Good morning.
Shout out to Bobby if you're watching.
Good morning, TT.
Because
no.
Shout out to
Tasha is terrible. Listen,
yeah.
the Jello lady.
The tea was amazing though, because it was so funny. She was like, she said that we should tap you on the shoulder. She said, baby, she said, press the button for me. I said,
she said, I can't see the microwave numbers.
She said, I can't see the buttons. Press the button. I said, okay, I'll press the button.
Yeah, but that's terrible.
And it was only a little bit of hot tea that was left over.
And the other thing that would get you is the Cheetos that she has.
Yeah,
the Cheetos, because I don't care who you are. Listen,
Cheetos.
your first bag of snacks
as a kid that you were allowed to have by yourself was Cheetos or cheese balls.
Yes.
That was it.
Even when you was born,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And you became where a family would always give you a Cheeto. Like right. That's just, it sogs down.
Yeah, it gets real soft and you can eat it.
Ignorant.
Mine don't be soggy.
No, they just be Cheetos and they so cheesy and good that you find yourself eating the whole bag. I had to teach myself like 2, 3, I'm good.
Right.
Then maybe 6 hours later, 2, 3, I'm good.
Right.
And depending on the time frame,
right.
I might take 5 or 6.
Right.
Because I'm getting ready to go to bed. I'm about to get in the shower, now I'm gone. No,
listen. But
shout out to all your customers.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. And shout out to everybody who listened to the disclaimers they get. Because I give instructions. Like, I don't just be out here handing out stuff that y'all can't eat, and not tell y'all not to eat it. Like, if you choose to buy a brownie, brownies it's a lot. So your best bet is to cut it into 9 pieces and eat 1 piece.
Listen here.
Okay,
y'all can have that.
look, it's good.
Yes,
but
it's very soft. It's moist.
and it's all
It's like,
chocolatey and
you know what it
delicious.
reminds me of? You know, my favorite dessert. Take this in mind, guys. But my favorite dessert is from Fridays. And that brownie,
Mhm.
and you can get the ice cream, but you can put
Get it warm with the sauce on it.
it comes warm already, but you
Yeah.
can put I forgot what it is. Blaze know what it is, but you can put this liquor on it.
Oh yeah.
That's what her brownie tastes like. It's like that. And then you know, and then she has the nuts inside of her brownie.
Yeah.
So it'd be like
And then
really, really good.
And then there'll be candy pieces in it.
Oh my God. It's delicious.
The Butterfinger brownies was really my favorite.
Yeah, but I like the cinnamon toast crunch.
Yeah, everybody likes the cinnamon.
Yeah, I'm
toast
in love
crunch.
with that. And the cereal bars are good too.
Yeah, the cereal bars be good. But you know what? I think I am just I love cookie. I like baking.
But your juice is good.
Yeah, the juice is really good.
Juice is
Because
really
that's
good.
where I started. Because I wanted something I could have all day.
Right.
You know,
Your juice is really
You
good.
put it in
I
a
like your
cup,
juice.
Put it in a little cup, sip it all day. You know, go back and get a nice cold cup later on.
Right.
Because you're not keeping it in the refrigerator.
Yeah, so I mean, but I just don't fool with her like that. You know what I mean?
you have-
everything is not for everybody,
Look,
and I have learned that.
Everything in moderation.
I learned that the hard way by her. You know what I mean? Not just by out here trying it, just
Yeah,
like,
like-
okay,
Yeah. Because you can go anywhere and get, edibles and gummies.
can you?
Yeah.
Yes, you can go anywhere.
But you can't go everywhere and find what I got.
Like, I'm cool with the CBD. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a problem with the CBD. It
Yeah.
helps me out with the MS. Like, but
You know what?
CBD make you go to bed.
It's
You be,
night-night.
it's like you be so
I'm
relaxed.
So relaxed. It's night.
And then you take too much of like someone like the Jello lady with her business, and you eat too much of it, you are gone. Like,
Yeah.
I want to go and eat at the Weed Man with the Weed Man
Yeah.
in Trenton. I heard his food, his wings, everything
Yeah.
is delicious.
And I feel like we should go there.
Yeah, just to go eat. I just want to
Yeah.
go eat. Like, that's cool. Yeah, but you got to watch out. But make sure you look her up. She's on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Like, yeah.
I got a lot going on.
She got everything.
And eventually I think I'm gonna have a little segment here one day. I don't know if it's gonna be this week or next week. I think I might cook something for everybody. Come live and cook something. We can sit and have
Yeah, as long as you do like this. Or mine. Y'all see that?
Look, I got you covered.
Like, just the look, you over here chefing that shit and do. No. I can't do it.
Let me fry some
I'll be
chicken.
running around here looking like an avatar.
I'll fry some chicken.
That's dangerous.
How?
Because that's like really good. And I like the skin of a chicken. I like skin of the, I like,
I know. So,
That's like the best thing
yeah.
in life.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna fry some chicken. Like chicken and mashed potatoes. Waffles. You can have chicken and waffles.
I don't care. But I know, just make me half a waffle. You can make me that little baby freaking triangle. Just one triangle will work for me.
I got the little waffle maker. So
With one piece of chicken.
We can just split a waffle.
I don't even want a whole half a waffle. I know who you are. I need like that little triangle. All the waffles go like this. I got to try. Give me that one little triangle and one piece of chicken.
Okay.
And then if you want to fry some more chicken without nothing, but you make your own oil.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
Look,
that's
everything.
a problem.
Look,
She makes butter, sugar,
oil.
everything. No, I'm not fooling
Yeah.
with this woman.
Listen.
Mm-mm. She want to try
I
to
make
give
my own bread, so yeah.
Yes, but you're not going to try to give me. First of all, it's a waffle machine.
French toast. That's what I make.
Yeah, but that's still ignorant. So you make your own butter. What are you frying this in? The butter. Okay. Then I might want some more butter. She's going to give me that butter.
I'd give you regular butter.
And then but it's already cooked. So that's already 100. Okay. Syrup. I'm on your ass, Jello lady.
I wasn't even going to do that. See,
Yeah, but even with the regular syrup, it's still syrup. And I'm putting it on all of this. I don't know what you might do. You talking about something, and I love French toast. French toast. Word, and now I'm just gone on the show.
Look, we gonna be sitting here together.
Yeah, and
on the couch.
yeah, and I'll be like, yeah. I told y'all. I'll be sitting here talking about, I told y'all.
Like we still here, everybody.
Stop. Talking about, Show get quiet, like,
Yeah, he said that.
we doing a show. Midday Madhouse, 12 to 2. Like, no. Ain't nothing like somebody having you stuck. And it be smelling all good right here in your face. Like, I don't know where I'm to this point, but I'm with her to keep our show going.
Absolutely.
Oh.
He liked the tweet, so.
Yeah, but no, I'm not fooling with,
He liked the tweet. I said.
Oh. But I'm not fooling, no. There's a limit to this shit.
No.
Because there's a limit.
Okay.
You can't just think you're going to just be no, we can invite like 2 people, and y'all can be the taste. Y'all can taste it too. You want to join us on the show when Jello Lady decides that she's going to do this? We'll invite 2 more people and everybody see her and Jello Lady cook and we go ahead and eat, but y'all can eat everything that she cooks. I'll eat. I have not even. I just need
whatever fits in
piece
the
of
triangle.
pie. Right.
Whatever fits in the triangle.
And I don't need my chicken wing to be. That's a leg or a drum.
I'm doing breast. I'm gonna make my own strips.
See, and that's the ignorant part because I just pull. I love the skin, so I just pull off the skin.
Yeah, look.
Now that's all in my meat and shit. Like now I gotta eat that too. That is.
I'm just gonna.
Yep. So I'll take the piece.
Look,
you fix a piece of.
I'm gonna make a piece just for you, and I'm gonna leave the skin on it.
Yeah, and then as far as the French toast, I take half of the piece of bread. I'm not eating that whole piece of bread.
That's fine. You can do it.
I am smart.
Yep.
Hear me roar.
So, do you want yours stuffed or not stuffed?
I don't want no stuffing. I don't like that stuff all inside of there. Just give me a piece of bread and do what you do.
Okay.
But I know the sugar that you're gonna put on top of that stuff.
Well, because I wanted to, like, I seen this. I was really looking at it. It's like a stuffed French toast, and you put like a cream cheese in the
middle. I don't like it. I tried that stuff, that cream cheese. I don't like. I just want me a piece.
See, I don't really do cream cheese like that. So, like, I would have to make my own little icing concoction to go in the middle.
Yeah, but I just want a piece of bread. That's what French toast is supposed to be. Bread, ladies and gentlemen. Stop fancying up bread. Like, just give me a piece of bread.
But you call it French toast. You want to tell me to stop fancying it up?
No, like the name is fancy, but it's just a piece of bread with cinnamon, sugar, and egg. I'm cool with that. But once you start cutting in the middle and stuffing shit in, like, why you gotta mess up the bread?
Listen, that is not.
This ain't no chicken.
Bread. Look, you can stick some jelly in there.
On top.
Some maple glaze.
Oh,
that would be bomb. I'm gonna make a maple butter glaze and put it inside the middle, like if I freeze it and put it inside the middle. So
that would be nice, but I'm not eating
French toast. That'll be good.
I just want a piece of bread. Bring me a piece of bread. Just put that stuff on there and just.
I'll bring you a piece of.
And I'm simple. I'm good with the simple food. I don't want all that fancy. That's like bougie. Okay. Like stuffed donuts, jelly in the donut. Like no, I don't want no jelly in my donut.
I don't even like jelly donuts.
Yeah, I don't like nothing that has stuff that's there's crap inside.
There's one donut that I love, and I only love it from one place and one place only, and I love them when they're warm. Krispy Kreme's has the ones with the icing in the middle, like their donuts with the white icing in the middle.
Yeah, that sweet stuff that'll knock your whole. All your teeth out.
Look, diabetes.
You're dying. That one that little roll.
Listen.
You're dead.
We only live once. If I die from look, I can die from one of 2 D's, sticks or donuts. Which one's it gonna be?
Well, he's here, so yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to die over nothing.
Yeah.
But not that. That tastes like a whole pound of sugar just poured in there. When I bit down on that thing, I said,
listen, I love
what
it. And do you know
this?
how upset I was when somebody had the nerve to tell me that they bought a Krispy Kreme donut kit and I needed to go make some donuts, and then I found out that there wasn't no donut kit?
Oh, no.
Okay, listen, I was mad. Because first of all, it's a Krispy Kreme donut kit. They have one, I want it.
Right.
Okay, because I love Krispy Kreme donuts, glazed ones and the ones with the icing. But
I want none of that. Just give me the plain old stuff. Like give me a brownie. You don't gotta do all that fancy stuff. Just give me a brownie with some nuts in it, and I'm cool. Like all that fancy ice cream, just give me some vanilla ice cream. Maybe I'll go with some cookies and cream, strawberry. You know, like the stuff that we grew up with. Just give me something simple. Don't put jam stuff inside of here, and now you want, oh yeah, you know, I just want to see how it was. No, I'm not the person to tell you that I want to taste something like that.
Oh well, listen.
Like ho-hos, you know, that white cream stuff. I think all that is disgusting.
I don't like chocolate cake in any form.
Ho-hos would be good if it was just a ho-ho. Like now I gotta, you know, I'm the person that goes inside with a spoon and I'll just eat the top of it.
Yeah, like I don't,
because it's like a, you know, it's just I like the chocolate icing on top of it and all that, so I'll just pull the top off.
Yeah.
All that fancy stuff, like that's so bougie. I told her, Sunny D and Nene this all the time. They have like these bougie ways of like these bougie broads, like fancy food.
Yeah.
Like what you want? I ain't that shit.
Well,
if they be like, "What are you gonna do, Charlie? We're going out." Okay. And if I don't want to eat it, I'm gonna say,
no.
I'm cool. But Desi's whole thing is, Sunny says,
things.
yeah, all you have to do is spit it out
Yeah.
in a
like
napkin.
Yeah.
That's it, sissy. I'm like, yeah, but if it don't smell good, it don't look good, it might not be good.
Right. And that's my thing. Like, I am a big, firm believer in trying new things. You know?
Yeah, you are.
I don't mind trying new things. But what I'm not going to do, okay, what we're not going to even attempt to do is try things that are unappealing. Because first I eat with my eyes.
Right.
And my nose before I ever eat with my mouth.
Yeah, like
if it don't look good, if it don't smell good.
Like I don't like all them fancy cookies.
Like I don't eat oysters. No, I don't eat those. It's so nasty. It's like,
they good. You put some hot sauce in there.
Okay.
Let go.
Wait a minute. Okay. So I would say this, and you're gonna be mad, but put some hot sauce on it and swallow it. It's okay.
Yeah, hot sauce and go. Clams, mussels.
Look, put some hot sauce
that
on
one
it.
Ain't gonna go. No, it don't go that way.
Hot sauce on
it just won't do it.
Put some hot sauce
I can't do it.
Exactly.
But I can't eat like fancy stuff. Like I never liked sugar cookies.
But you eat calamari. I hate calamari.
Yes, I love it.
I hate calamari.
Oh.
I don't know, maybe.
But I don't like sugar cookies, things like that. You know, I don't eat stuff like that. And
what?
Yeah, you know, I don't eat no sugar. Remember you tried to get me?
But why?
I don't know. I don't like it.
Like that's dumb.
Because if I want anything,
wait a minute. You don't like sugar cookies, but you eat my snickerdoodles.
Yeah, it's a whole nother taste.
Okay.
It's a whole nother taste to me. It's not like, I don't know, sugar cookies taste like the name of what they are. Like it feel like my whole, like I don't even have diabetes or nothing, and it just feel like I'm just gonna go. Like it's like, but I like ghetto Kool-Aid.
Uh-huh.
I make it, you know, like, but I can't take the cookie in.
The Crystal Light ever again.
Right.
Not allowed.
But I don't like the cookie thing. I don't like sweet potato pie, candy yams, pumpkin pie. I don't like none of them orange potatoes.
You know what? I don't do anything pumpkin at all until my friend's mom bought what they call a pumpkin roll home. Now, it's not pumpkin, it's like a spice cake.
Yeah. I like coffee that way. Like the pumpkin spice, but I don't want it in a pie. Yeah. I don't want no orange potato.
Oh.
I don't like the way none of that tastes. Sweet potatoes, sweet potato pie. I don't like none of that. You can have that. Don't bring that.
I didn't start eating sweet potatoes until I was an adult.
But you know,
literally.
Yeah, but you know, this is every brown people's thing.
Sweet potato pie.
Yes. And when it comes down to brown people, it's like, as soon as you tell them you don't eat sweet potatoes, this candy yams, but you haven't gotten to taste mine.
Right, you gotta try it.
I don't want yours either.
Okay, well listen.
And I tried.
And that's how I feel about this church situation. Okay.
I don't want to try that.
Okay, look, and that's how we just gonna leave it at
like
that.
Marshmallows on, like I tried the ones with the marshmallows. Y'all go crazy over Aunt Deb,
Oh, yeah.
her sweet potatoes. Anita,
Yeah.
she got special sweet potato.
Yeah.
Or is that candy yams? Is
Yeah.
sweet potatoes?
Ain't they the same thing?
No, one is like this.
Okay, so now this is where
Sweet potatoes and candy yams is two different things.
Okay, now this is the problem.
Yeah, and they taste different too.
Okay, yeah,
Because I tried to taste
I know
both of
sweet.
them.
I know a sweet potato tastes different. Like you could eat a sweet potato by itself. Like you could just put it in the microwave, like you would do a regular potato,
Mm-hmm.
and butter it.
And yam is like usually comes in them circles.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen.
Yeah, and they take. You can tell the difference in the taste. I
when I was a kid,
don't like it.
When I was a kid, I didn't know the difference. I just know that they all had.
But they're both sweet.
Yeah, and they all had strings in them, like they were stringy when you cook.
That's what I don't like that on my tongue.
Yeah,
I don't like that taste. It's like
like it's stuck.
you're like, oh,
You know,
gotta
like
get something to drink.
Something sitting there, like I can't get it all.
Yeah, and then it just tastes like a whole bunch of sugar. And I love sugar, but that is that is just like a lot.
When I was a kid,
You got cinnamon, you got brown sugar, you got white sugar, you got vanilla, like nutmeg, like yeah, that's a lot. Someone put the whip in there, put that cream in there. No, like when you're making the pie, sometimes they'll put the whip in.
You're talking about the cornstarch to make.
That's a lot of, and you just pouring sugar in there. That brown sugar got to go.
Look,
Cinnamon, that's the most important.
Look, that the nutmeg.
White sugar, like nutmeg, vanilla.
You know what I used to love doing when I was like, I love to glaze a ham. So.
Oh, funny! I just made one last night.
I know, and I meant to come over and get some of it. But, like, literally, I glazed the ham one year. And I made this glaze so good. I basted it so many times. It glowed in the oven.
Yeah, because, the same glaze that you use for sweet potatoes or candy yams, you can use that same glaze to make for your yam.
Well, see, I make my own glaze.
Yeah, so do I. But I'm saying you can make it
for the same thing.
For the same thing. You can make it for the same thing. But I can't eat it.
When I tell you, I didn't realize how much I had, like, basted.
Yeah, it was shiny. Like it was a apple.
No, it wasn't just shiny. Okay, like it was like candy on the outside.
Yeah.
I took the ham out the oven. I sliced the ham. I went upstairs to the bathroom and came back. Ham gone. Okay? Infused what, sir?
Infused ham. She probably doing an infused ham.
Well, no. Why would I do an infused ham? He doesn't eat pork. So, yeah, no. I wouldn't be doing
infused that. What?
Infused what? What are we infusing?
Look, see, that's why I'm full. I can't. Probably sweet potatoes and candy yams.
I mean, yeah, all things.
Yeah,
all things are possible.
But Anita does it too. She does the infusing. He said everything. Shout out to Robbie.
Are you?
He said infuse everything. So from now on, what he's telling you is stop when you cook it.
Yeah.
Make sure it's infused. That's what he wants.
Okay, well, listen, we already know that that's not possible. I can't always do that. I did that once before. He didn't get nothing done. Like,
so you gotta have his broken down like morning, afternoon, or morning, night.
Dinner only.
Oh,
he can only get dinner only like that.
Well, you gotta cook it early.
Why? So he can eat it in the middle of the day and be asleep around the corner?
Yeah, at least he's good. No, when he comes in, it's infused. Either if you don't come home tonight, you don't get no infused food. You gotta be. But in order to get the infused food, you gotta get it. You gotta be home by 7:00.
Okay, well, buy some groceries along with that, and
she gotta have it done. You gotta be home by 7:00. Where you getting that extra rest? Because by the time you finish eating that crap, you down for the count. I don't know how you do it because I can't do it. I can't fool with the infused. It's got to be a certain time with you. Like somebody has to clear their schedule or make sure. Like
you ain't got nothing to do.
I will eat it at 6:00, and then I have my whole day to myself, and I can be a bum. If I can't be a bum before I eat your stuff, then I just won't eat it until I can be a bum. I got to be a bum. You got to be a bum, ladies and gentlemen, in order.
Yeah, listen, you can't have nothing to do.
Because that's a different type of body horror.
Like, yeah, you can't have nothing to do. You can't have like a job that you're supposed to go to in 6 hours. Wait till after your shift before you eat that. Anything, yeah, don't do that. And if you got kids, like I tell people all the time, listen, if you lose your job, I'm not hiring. That's the first thing.
He said, I run two businesses. I cannot be.
Can't be home by when?
But then, because I said 6, 7 o'clock. That way, you can be a bum after that.
As long as there is food to cook by 6, 7 o'clock, when you come in at 10, 11, 12,
You know
whatever,
what? You know what you do?
make sure there's food to be cooked.
She talking real slick, Robbie. I say you just go shopping for the week. But she ain't even got to say nothing. No, dinner is already, just decide what you want to cook throughout the week.
It's in there.
It's in there already. Yep, I would.
I can make infused meals every
He
night.
said 7.
Oh, you can't be home by 7?
He can be.
Oh, you could be home by 7? Okay. See you at 7 o'clock, sir.
Yeah, so
Not
he's saying
tonight,
anything after then.
Not tonight.
Like 8,
Yeah.
9. He can be home by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he
Yeah.
expects his infused.
Yeah, we do eat takeout every day. Why? Because you won't go to the
Y'all
grocery
are
store.
terrible.
Like, you don't go to the grocery store, and you don't leave money for the grocery store. Like, go get something to eat. Because I'll cook, and you know I will.
Oh, yeah.
And infusing food is my favorite. So,
Yeah, because she came to my house. What is that? Not last week. Yeah, last week. Like last Tuesday.
Yeah.
She like, give me a pan. Boom. She starts cooking eggs. Talking about you want some. Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah. Listen, and you know what? And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't tell him, but that night I went home and I cooked dinner, and that's what we had, infused food. And he probably didn't notice it, but he cleaned his plate. He said, "Don't have no time." You're right, you don't.
No time for what?
To go to the grocery store and shop.
Oh, well, you just have the time where you just leave the money there.
I
And,
said, yeah, just leave. I'll be there. Yeah.
she'll go shopping.
Look, as he just said. Look,
You can go after the show.
just make sure you leave the money on the dresser.
I
I'll get
love
it when I
it.
get home.
I love it.
And you might want to text me and tell me what it is you'd like for dinner if I could just make it up for myself.
Yeah, just go to the grocery store, grab the rest of the week food, and call it a day.
We'll eat based off of what you leave. We'll do that. I will shop accordingly.
Well, who leaves?
Whatever you
Oh,
leave for
yeah,
groceries.
yeah.
We'll shop according to whatever you leave for groceries.
Hey, I love it. I love cooking.
Okay. I'll make sure.
My card is on it. I know that's right, Robbie. Shut up.
And what's the food limit? What's the budget, babe?
Now she want to be on, but it don't matter. Weekly food, he said. It's like, for the week.
Yeah, now I gotta go home and figure out how I'm gonna make food and have a meeting at 6:30.
You can do it. I'm about to do it now.
Right.
When I leave here, I go home, fix something to eat, make sure everybody good, and then it is what it is.
Oh, I know what I'm making.
Yes. But you gotta be cautious with infused food.
Okay. Your wish is my command, sir.
I know that's right. Eat that. Got me ready to go to the store myself. But you gotta be. I don't. So the steak. How does that work with steak though? You just pour the stuff on there, or do you fry it with butter? Like how
do you cook your steak? You cook your steak with butter, right?
Yeah. So you would fry it with the wee, but then where would you go from there? Like if I wanted to put more butter on my food, is it okay? Does it mix?
Okay.
Is it mixed?
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yes, you too. Do I can put regular butter on my food even though you fried it with this other stuff?
Yes, honey, put the butter.
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
So all of your onions, if you was to do onions and stuff like that, you do it all, like down to the vegetable.
Everything.
Mashed potatoes.
Yep.
No, absolutely not. That is
First
so
of all, I
messed
made
up.
mashed potatoes for Sunday dinner one Sunday. That's what Hannah keeps talking about.
Yeah, but that's so messed up to have everything infused, like everything.
Listen, if I had the time and
And spinach,
Yes.
steak, potatoes and spinach. That's my favorite
Well,
thing, though.
because he likes my loaded baked potatoes.
Yeah, but
So-
do you put that in there? Like all of this food would be infused.
Yes, I believe our guest might be here. Oh.
But all this food would be infused.
Yeah.
That's a lot of high.
First of all, if I had the time and to make the milk and could really get the shelf life of it down,
Mm-hmm.
I would sell cereal.
I like to walk in the moon. It's never too much. I know, but I can't not that. I wouldn't be able to nobody
Listen.
would matter in my house.
No.
I'd be in the house
Look, you
like,
get the extra dose of effort in the world. Like, no.
I don't want to be that. I don't
But you
I
know
don't want to
what?
be like that.
I made some almond milk.
Oh, you got the charge. Oh, my phone just died.
Oh, okay. Well, hang on. Hey, Anita. But yeah. So
You would put it on everything?
yeah. Well, I make milk. So like, if I had like literally, I
Watch
make,
your children. Don't let your children go to the Jello Lady house
yeah.
because it's over. It's over.
Look, here, you see what he said. He said, "Good. That way you can say F these kids."
Right. I already say that sober.
Right.
But that's a lot to like. And now she talking about milk. Like, watch your kids. Could you imagine just having some milk in your house and your kids just pour it? They don't know what it is.
Okay. Wait.
Like the kids just be high.
Yeah.
High in the house. Or what happened?
Look,
What's
first
wrong
of-
with the kids? Why they just sitting there chilling, not doing nothing? They staring, they playing with a video game, but not watching the video.
There's
TV
nothing-
off.
TV off, but the
TV
control's
off.
on.
They moving their fingers,
Listen. Look, they gonna learn.
messing with the Jello Lady's milk,
Listen. Yeah.
the infused milk.
Right. And this is why if you know, like I always keep all my stuff away from the children. I got a house that don't got no kids in it, so I put all the stuff over there so don't
Right.
have no mistakes. But yeah, like, and that's my thing. We making everything, and I'm one of those old school from scratch makers. So like,
Yeah.
so what are the basics of anything that you ever make?
Not weed,
Wow.
not a whole pound of
Look,
weed.
Butter, milk, sugar, flour.
Right.
Okay.
But that don't mean you put it in all of that.
Listen, if I can grow it, I can infuse it.
Oh my God.
Okay, so if I can grow the weeds to infuse it, I'm putting in everything.
Nope.
Look, I'm like, what is it? Progresso soup? It's in there? Yeah, it's in there. Okay, it's in there, dog. I'm not playing.
Did
It's in there.
espresso soup?
Ain't that what it used to be?
Yes,
Yes,
it
it's
is.
in there.
Dummy. Yes, I can't stand you with it.
Listen, I don't care.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think I would be okay if I went somewhere and was like, okay, yeah, you can give me the chicken. I'll eat the chicken. But like my mashed
You
potatoes,
need a regular
I
meal?
need something to be regular to like even this out. Like I'm eating the chicken, but now you got mashed potatoes and my spinach got this in there? No. Give me at least two things on my plate that is not infused, because all of this infusion is going to make a confusion here. Like,
I mean, listen.
you were like, oh my God, my brain is fumbling.
Yeah, well,
You don't know what to do.
listen.
You just be sitting there
And
like,
this is the reason why I don't eat after I cook. Like I cook, I feed everybody, and then I wait. Because I have to go behind all the people who ate and clean up after them, because by the time they're done with their plate, they're high. Like,
but you don't be tasting it.
oh yeah.
Yeah, so you
Look.
floating too.
Oh yeah.
But you just not
But
floating the way you
look.
just made everybody else feel.
He said eat a can of corn without to me.
That's what I would have to do. That's what I think that's what I would have to do. Just go ahead and do that. And then be like, all right, well,
Yeah,
this
like
is
I feel like I guess I would have to do half and half. Like I would have to make half and then make a small pan just for people like you who want. Because like my job is not to feed you. That is not what I
No, I know what your job is, but your job is to make sure by the time I leave your circumference that I'm feeling nice,
You
right?
are, and full.
And full.
And
but
then by the time you get home, you will be starving.
My job is to make sure that I can walk away from you and still get home from where you at and not be all dazed out. Like, you ever just do something and you just be
you
like,
be driving on 295.
You be like, damn, it just feel like I'm floating.
Look,
like,
and you just driving. It just drive right on past your exit. Be like, wait, I'm in Mount Holly. No, good moms who's being Willowboro.
Right. Right. Or I end up on 295 all the way down by Sicklerville.
He said to get you a can of cream corn when I go to the store.
Right, I gotta get
terrible.
And that's the way I'm gonna. Yeah, that would be me.
Yeah. Because
she, I can't. She no. I done seen what it did to people. Like,
yeah.
I keep telling people, be cautious. Don't be greedy.
Right.
You must not know who's fixing that. Don't be greedy. Oh, I got this. Eat a whole plate. Eat the whole 2 cookies that she sell you. You just go ham. And as soon as you think, you sit there and that shit hit you and you be like, dude.
Look, I did it to myself.
And I walk around and be like, got one.
Look,
she got one.
You know, I did it to myself at March party. We had that party for March, and I just did the popcorn. I had just made all this popcorn, and mommy had burnt the batch of popcorn. So I was eating all the good pieces off of the burnt batch of popcorn. Because I'm not a discriminator of burnt popcorn. Like, I don't mind as long as it's not black and crusty.
Right. Sometimes that little taste.
Yeah, it's good, right? So I had about 4 or 5 pieces of this popcorn, and then realized like, oh wait, I shouldn't be eating this popcorn. Then I come to the party, and of course, I'm a smoker and a drinker and an eater. So we chilling. Everybody's having a good time. Sit down to eat food, and
it was over.
Listen, when I'm done eating, I want to smoke a cigarette. In my mind, I'm thinking like I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. And as soon as I thought like smoke a cigarette, that's not what we was. My heart said no.
Her body said no.
Look, we can't get no higher than we are right now.
Yeah, like I'm not doing that.
Y'all got lost. Like,
yeah,
I was looking around 45 minutes. I'm outside in the car, sitting there with the door open, like trying to get some air because I broke out into like a cold.
Yes.
Sweat. Like, I got too high too
now,
fast.
See, no. That's not what it's called. It's called.
You can't
your product.
You can't eat 5 pieces of popcorn and smoke 5 blunts at the same time.
No, it's called your product.
Yeah, that's it.
It's your product. So if you know your product is doing that to you, just imagine what it's doing to everybody else.
Look, and this is why you get a resealable bag.
Yeah. Yeah, I done seen people go down.
Yeah.
Like dummy down. Like,
look,
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't want that.
One of my first Pittsburgh customers. Okay.
Overdid it.
Girl. So he bought 5 items. Spent $100. I appreciated the support, but I said to him, "Do not eat all of this at one time. Don't do it." He want to be
grown.
So the next day, I'm driving through the hood, and you know it's me when I'm coming.
Right.
So I'm driving through the hood, and somebody's yelling like, "Yo, stop!" Jumps out in the street like, I pull over like, what? This is his exact words.
He had too much.
Look, his exact words to me was, "You effed up my night." I said, "Sir, I didn't sleep with you. I couldn't have anything to do with what happened to you."
No, but the funny thing is that's really how she talks to people, sir.
Then you know what he says to me? He said, "I ate all them." He's like, "I ate all them treats." I said, "Well, didn't I tell you not to eat all of them at one time?" He said, "I couldn't get off the couch." He's like, "My joint wouldn't work. My baby mom mad at me." I said, "Bruh, I warned you. Would you want to buy something else?" Like, Like,
right. I don't know what to tell you.
Because you're not getting a refund. I specifically, I told you what was going to happen to you if you ate everything that you bought from me at one time. You're going to be plastered to the couch. And that's where you're going to be.
You're going to be retarded.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to take a couple of days.
And this is what happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
So just imagine. Just, ladies and gentlemen, if you're out here and you have your own business, and you're going to people,
well, if you would like
people understand.
Well, if you're going to
people are in business for
yes.
reasons.
Yes.
If they're in business for doing edibles, that's what their business is. So their business is to make you feel like you're supposed to feel, but be responsible on what you take.
Look, not only be responsible with what you take, but you need to also be responsible about your tolerance limits.
Yeah.
Because you know what the biggest mistake that a lot
No, that's not even a tolerance. The problem is that the stuff be so I got y'all. The stuff be so good.
You can't stop eating it. And then you want to smoke.
Yeah, and then you stop.
But then you want to smoke on top of it. See, and that's what I tell a lot of people. Like,
oh, smoke.
Yeah, like you can't do both. You can't eat and smoke. Not with me. Like I'm not. You might want to eat and I give people instructions. A lot of people say like, oh, well, edibles don't ever do that for me. That's because you're already high. You're smoking already.
Right, and your body high. That's a body high. Yeah. So the body high is in. It's there. Anna. The body high is there. Mm-hmm. But it's just that you didn't smoke so much weed.
Now your brain is
now
high.
Your brain, so
your
you don't even realize.
You don't realize that your
this
body's
is
high.
Relaxed.
Yeah, because like I did. What was it? I did a. I actually did a test. Mm-hmm. So I made my very, very first edible strictly with one product. Cereal bars, butter only. And I realized that in doing that, the sizing of the bars made the most difference, because I could give you a bar that's this big and charge you $25 for it, but I can still turn around and give you half of that for the same $25 because you're going to get the same amount of high. And I think that's only because instead of using a concentrate that like a lot of people use, they go like the dispensary, they buy to concentrate the oils and they just squirt it in there and it's in there. No, it's not in there. It's not in there until that's all that's in there.
Right.
So, and me being like the little science nerd that I was, I had to find that out. Like I had to go and
so you had to taste your own food before you would give it out.
Listen, I was in there
cooking.
Yeah, look.
She's in the kitchen cooking. She was cooking and cooking
at the same time.
Brain cooking, body cooking. You just cooking.
Right, and you know what?
Trying to find the right recipe.
And you know what? The recipe, once I finally got it all together, it was more fun to make it than it, because I was like, oh, it's like literally this easy.
Right.
And I like the fact that I do it in the rawest form, because like it separating the CBD from the THC, like, yeah, I could, but why? But I'm getting both benefits from both sides all at the same time.
Right.
Like
right.
It just makes no sense to do it that way.
Yeah, that's right, because the Jello lady also has her own oil that you can put in the tub.
Yeah.
You make your own.
I make
oil.
my own oils, for
pain,
like your concentration level. I do an oil for knee surgery patients because I had knee surgery, and I'm doing better than teenagers who had the same injury because I put that on there every day faithfully. Mm-hmm. Soon as I was able to put stuff on my leg, I was rubbing that on there. They're like, "Oh, you don't want to put no pain cream on?" Nope, this is all the pain cream I need, and I got the perfect. It works.
Yeah.
And if you ever had muscle aches, surgery, you got like deep inside pain, rub it on.
Yeah, because I remember, I don't know, we were somewhere and you were selling it.
Yeah.
And you have rubbed it. The lady was like, yeah, well, you was like, well, let me rub it on you. And when she rubbed that and like massaged it in the lady's skin, she was like, wait a minute. She said, like, it was like 10, 15 minutes later. And she was like, oh. She said, this feels good. I'm like, oh, it works.
Yeah, it works. And that's my biggest thing.
But you see, you hear about the weed being like where it's
very beneficial.
It's better for your
body. As a matter of fact, my sister just called me from Japan last night and says to me that there's a report over there that's saying that they're gonna there's something in the CBD that is fighting off corona.
Yeah. Remember we talked about it. It was all over the news like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but now they're looking at it making like, a vaccine or something.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. That's why it was all over the news. And they was talking about the vaccine.
And all my sister could say to me, she's like, well, I guess you were ahead of the curve because she's like, you're covered. She's like, all you get it in your food. She's like, you put it in your lungs directly. Mm-hmm. I was like, yeah.
But they said it's just a piece of it. It's like something on the strain. So they got to cut it and then go inside because it's something inside.
Listen,
so I'm like, that's pretty cool,
but you don't. You just have to process it,
right? But
because that's
either way. Even if you are smoking weed, it's not going to stop the coronavirus. Okay, so don't be running around here talking about you was watching it.
Jello lady said that smoking weed don't stop the coronavirus.
You people,
nobody is saying
people
that,
can take it
but
all the
take
way
it to the left. But what we are saying is that
there's a strain in marijuana that can help with the vaccination with the virus. That can help with the vaccination.
But I mean, weed cures cancer and all these other
things. But you still die. It don't cure it. No. It just numbs your pain and you die.
But you know what you die from? You're not dying from the cancer. You're dying from the treatment.
Yeah, but you're dying from the cancer too. If you don't take treatment, you still gonna die. The treatment don't do nothing but slow it down, and sometimes it can make it faster. But either way, I know people that have passed away and never took the treatment faster than the person that has passed away that took the treatment. So either way, you're gonna die. They give you some weed to just settle it and take your mind off things, and then they give you a Percocet and you good. It's like two different body highs.
But you know what's funny? Because the government has been giving weed to veterans for years.
Yeah, that's a known fact.
Like it's funny. Like it comes in all. They can get it in all forms. They get it in little capsules with liquid and all.
Yeah, my cousin Jackie said that. He said when he was in, he's a veteran from like the 1950 something, but he said they used to give him capsules and things like that.
Yeah. PCP and all that.
Right.
They was giving them all kinds of drugs.
Right. So, I mean, hey, it'll help you. But we are not on the Midday Madhouse talking about it's going to cure anything. We did not say that.
But what we are wondering is where our guest is.
What time is what? You can't make that announcement because it can be somewhere else. Mm-hmm.
153.
53. Yeah, we out of here.
Yeah.
That he's on. Listen, I wouldn't even speak about it. They are what they are.
Right.
So, did you find a song for today?
Oh, you know what? I did find a song for today.
I know she did find a song today.
And since I get the luxury and the beauty of playing a song today, Shlungle, if you're watching, sir, we're gonna play your song today.
Yes.
Because I'm a little biased. Just a little bit. He's an artist out of Pittsburgh, and he has this song called "Things."
And with that being said, make sure if you have music, if you would like to visit us, come on through. Let us know. DM us, tell us, if you have our number, call us, something. And then we can go ahead and figure it out for you. So
shout out to Shlungle over in the
yes,
and this is Things. Oh wait.
Nice picture. Just come on in and we can do it as a picture frame situation. So Slungle.
Yeah, like jungle with an S.
Oh, Slungle. Slungle's on that Midday Madhouse.
Take it back to 2001, 14 years old, running wild in the slums. I was bashing herb, then I linked up with House and told me to go hard. where, what, in the how. I started hitting licks in the back of the church. Now I know how to get money and live this spot on this earth. Bashing on Dropsworth, me house in Terreno. But me and house did cause it was hot like a candle. I'm 15 and started seeing some change. Plus I'm getting hella nash off this video game. I need bubble gum, I'ma hit up Duquesne. And these white packs got the things going insane. I turned 16 and I copy a lack. PS2 in the glove, 212s in the back. I got the folks in the white walls off logo. And the fiends pulled up and got served like Sunoco. I'ma move on to 2005. No lie, I'm like, how am I alive? Playing point breeze, living lavish but lavish. I rent every day, getting cabbage with cabbage. It ain't no easy pass in this nasty life. Plug gave me what I want, now my cash is right. 06 came, that's when Dropsworth dropped. Now I got the trap in the rap game on lock. 07, can I say, it was a hell of a year. That nigga smuggled, got murdered, that's a hell of a pair. You see me, you see hustler, meeting all the customers. Niggas getting flustered, eating all the mustard. From 2008 and 2009, 2010, house that I had a lot on my mind. I was in and out of jail and took a couple losses. Threw some interceptions, but made a couple losses.
Okay, so it's almost that time for us to get up out of here, so I don't want to.
Yes, I like that song.
I love that song.
And he's out of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he's out of Pittsburgh.
Oh yes.
Hazelwood is in the building.
I like that song. Shout out to you.
Yes. Hopefully, I'll get in touch with him and maybe we can get him to come out.
Yes.
Come check us out.
We would love to see him.
Yeah. And then bring his little crew because he got a nice little setup. Him and his friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got we can get a nice little round table on the couch.
Yeah, we like round tables. Now, whether you ready for the round table or you're not ready for the hot seat, that's upon you. But we say it's almost time for us to go.
It is. It's almost time for us to go. We have 3 more minutes.
Yes.
So, is there anything else that we need to close on?
No, not really. I don't think so. I think we touched everything besides Darnell Ball with the Football Foundation, the popcorn.
Yeah, the popcorn
fundraiser.
I don't want to.
Yes,
look,
the popcorn fundraiser.
Popcorn
You can find
so
Darnell Ball on Facebook, Instagram. You can inbox him. They have everything there. Matter of fact, I'll make sure that I get that on the our WCMD page. That way, you guys can see it and then do it. We'll also put up again. Robbie Parlo's. He's having a gala. So with the gala, it will be in Burlington. I will get the address. We'll make sure we have everything for you. But that is February 12th. It's a live show. Robbie Parlo, if you're not familiar with him, he's from City High, but he has done a lot of music for like Whitney Houston, Wyclef Jean. So he's been in this entertainment industry for a long, long time. Well over 20 something years. Well over 25, 30 years. Robbie's been in this industry. So shout out to Robbie. And I will be hosting his event. So, hey, if you need tickets. Lady will be in the building. Yes. Absolutely. You already know.
1 and 2. We can't be
there
without the other.
But also I think I was talking today and they're taking vendors.
Oh, are they?
So you can be a vendor. They have an upstairs. Miss Nancy has an upstairs. You can look up Taste the Soul. She has where they're doing vendors upstairs. So I meant to tell you that because I talked to her this morning. Eventbrite, you can get your tickets on. So go out, get dressed if you want to get dressed up. Look good for you and your lady, or just feel like getting outside and put some slippery shoes on and feeling good about yourself. Because we don't get the chance to dress up all the time. So, hey, come to the gala. Enjoy yourself in Burlington. I will get the address for you guys. That way I can give that to you. Make sure you hit up the Jello lady, for her Jello lady products.
Yes. I will be more than happy to accommodate.
Yes.
And put your DM me if you want to get an idea. Give me an idea for something to make on the show. I think we're going.
Yeah, and make sure you ask. You know, we'll stick it out there once she figures out what day she's going to do it, and then we'll just pick 2 people.
Yep.
You know, we'll just pick 2 people. We'll figure out how to do it. Maybe we can get a hat right here, and everybody that tunes in, we put you in the bag and pull your name. We pull 2 names and figure it out. But it's time for us to go.
Goodbye. No, it's time to say goodbye.
Yes.
Company, the Midday Madhouse.
The Midday Madhouse with
you.
Cha-Cha and the Jello Lady
And
all
we will
day.
See you tomorrow.
Yes. Make sure you tune in 12 to 2. We don't know what we're going to do.
I don't know. But
You never know what we're going to say. You never know what will be in tuned. Because the Jello Lady always says something crazy.
I do.
Always says something crazy.
In the rap game on lock. 07, can I say it was a hell of a year. That nigga smuggled, got murdered. That's a hell of a pair. You see me, you see hustler, meeting all the customers. Niggas getting flustered, eating all the mustard. From 2008 and 2009, 2010, how's that? I had a lot on my mind. I was in and out of jail and took a couple losses. Threw some interceptions, but made a couple losses. I bounced back in 2011, got a blessing like God came down from the heavens. Hustler saved my life, I'll forever be grateful. My BM